Warning. Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. The missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on PEACHY Tea Time. Oh, so join us on PEACHY Tea Time. Oh, so join us on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time, yeah, yeah. PEACHY Tea Time.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. The missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on PEACHY Tea Time. Oh, so join us on PEACHY Tea Time. Oh, so join us on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time, yeah, yeah. PEACHY Tea Time.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, hey, it's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Hey, y'all. What's goody, baby? What's goody, baby? What is goody in your city, baby? Everything is A-okay over here on my block. Okay? Everything is A-okay over here on my block. I don't know what's going on with my camera, my lighting, and everything. Things done switched up over here in my hood. So we just gonna go ahead and do what it do. Okay? Gonna make it do what it do. Oh my gosh, where do I begin? Hey, Cat, how you doing, boo? Mwah. Hey, boo, I love you. I love you. I love you. Whew, y'all, it's so much going on. It's a lot going on. When I say it's a lot going on, y'all, it's a lot going on. I cannot start this show off without, well, Y'all know I'm the missus. Call me Miss Peachy for those that's entering the building for the very first time. Thank you, thank you, thank you for choosing to be here with me. To be here with me. So thank you. I usually don't start off the show like this. Hey Amber. I usually don't start off the show like this, y'all, but it's too much going on. Okay. I'm still sharing. Please, y'all, share this video. All my peoples from my hometown, Saginaw, please share this video. Now is time. Now is time. I will be doing my shout outs in a few. I will be doing my shout outs in a few. Unless you decide to say hey to your girl in the chat. You say hey to your girl in the chat, then baby, I'm right here. Right now. Okay? Right now. I feel like I'm so close. Like everything is so close. I don't know. But let's start off like this. Like I said, I don't start my show off like this. But I got to tonight. My hometown, Saginaw, Michigan. Whew. It's been a lot. It's been a lot in just 1 week. It's been a lot. I want to start first and foremost off. Let's start with my condolences to the Ferris family. We lost Coach Ferris. That was hard for all of us. It was hard for all of us. Everyone that knows him knows that he's a very, very good man, a good mentor, a good father figure, a good coach. When I was in high school, he was there. When I was in middle school, he was there. So my heart goes out to him, his family, his children. That was a hard pill to swallow. Then we got hit again. Then we got hit again. My heart goes out to Shatara Little. This Shatara's second child that she has lost. My heart goes out to you. She lost her daughter. My heart goes out to my friend, Shalana Brown. She lost her daughter. It just seemed like it was one after another, back to back to back to back. And then another young lady who I did not know, but a lot of people that I did know knew this young lady. A lot of people that I didn't know knew this young lady. And the community is not happy with this one. That would be Miss Courtney King. Rest in peace to this young lady. My heart goes out to each and every one of these family members that has to suffer, that has to cry, that has to have that pain, that if you ain't lost one, you don't understand the pain. So again, my heart goes out to all the families in Saginaw, Michigan. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm praying for these families. I'm praying for my friend. When I became friends with Shalana Brown, she didn't have no kids. None at all. So to see her go through this is hard. And I'm just praying for the family. I'm praying for the family. All right, y'all. So we got that out the way. There has been others that has lost their lives as well. If I forgot somebody, please put it in the chat. I don't mean to forget anybody. Um, Shout out to Weedy. Shout out to Weedy. From my BV community. From my BV community. He did make it, thank God. But it was another tragedy, you know. Y'all gotta do something. Saginaw Police Department. You gotta do something. Parents of the kids that's doing these tragedies, that's causing these tragedies. Y'all gotta do something. It cannot, people cannot continue to hurt like this. They just can't. We finna move on. We finna move on. It hit different when it's your city. It hit a little different when it's your city. When it's the peoples that you know. It hit a little different. And why is this light flashing like this? I don't know what is going on. Okay, it was my ring light. That's what it was. So I just fixed it, y'all. I just fixed it. So we are about to go ahead and get started with this show, y'all. I didn't plan on being on this show long at all. But I had to start it off with my city, baby. I had to start off with my city. So we are going to go ahead and continue on with the show. And I want to say this too, because I get people to ask me all the time, you're from Saginaw, why you don't cover the stories that occurs in Saginaw? Shout out to 989 Breaking News. Baby, I'm a fan. I am a fan. I am a fan. I am a fan of 989 Breaking. That is news that goes on in Saginaw, Michigan, and the surrounding areas too, but mainly in Saginaw. So uh, keep doing your thing. You know, I know you be getting a lot of slack and everything from people, but keep doing what you're doing, baby. I'm all the way in the ATL, and I am a fan. You know, I look at these clips all the time on 989, not clips, but news articles on 989 Breaking News. And again, I'm just one of the people that's a huge, huge fan. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody, sidetrack you and make you feel like you doing something wrong or this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. No, you definitely doing what you're supposed to be doing. So keep it going. Keep it going. But people ask me, back to what I was saying, people ask me all the time why I don't cover just Saginaw clips, or why I don't cover clips from Saginaw. And this is what I tell them. I have so much respect for my city and for my town, to where in order for me to cover something there, I have to hear from the family. The family has to reach out to me, or maybe I reach out to the family. But for the most part, the family has to reach out to me and say, hey, can you please have me and my peoples on PGT time? Or can you please cover this, my family situation, tragedy, whatever, on my show? Hey, I'm there. I will cover anything y'all want me to cover. But I'm not gonna cover it without the family asking me, or I'm asking the family. So, and that's just what it is. I've been like that ever since day one. Literally, ever since day one. I have always said 4 years ago that if I don't hear from the family in Saginaw, Michigan, I ain't doing it. Now, Flint, Detroit, Bay City, Midland, wherever else in the surrounding areas, baby, I'm there. And it's gonna show up on Peach Tea Time. But I can't. I just can't. I can't do my own city. It's too hard, y'all. It's too hard. So let's go ahead. Let's get started with this show, baby. Basketball game in the Bronx went crazy. It went crazy. One person is deceased and 4 are injured, y'all. 4 are injured. Let's see what happened. Um, Actually, all these clips tonight is a reaction video for me because I didn't get the chance to look over a lot of these clips. So let's look at it together. Here we go.
Tanya Rivero, so much to get to tonight, but we begin with breaking news in the Bronx.
A celebration turns into the scene of a crime as bullets fly in Baychester. Gunmen hit 5 people at Haffen Park as a crowd gathered at a basketball game. Tonight, 1 man is dead and the police search for a gunman continues. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon has the details.
Joe and Tanya, we know that 5 people were shot here in a crowd gathered for a basketball game or tournament, and we know that at least one of them didn't make it. At around 7:30 here in Haffen Park off of Gunther Avenue, gunfire broke out. It's not clear how many shooters there may have been or how many shots were fired, but police have shut down the entire 9-acre park tonight and have marked dozens of pieces of evidence that may include shell casings. They landed both inside and outside the park, where it looked like someone was celebrating something tonight. Bullets struck 5 people, including a 32-year-old man pronounced dead at Jacoby Hospital. The other victims range in age from 17 to 42. 2 of them are male, 2 are female. Neighbors have been very shaken up tonight, disappointed that this usually very safe park is now crawling with detectives investigating a very violent crime.
I lived here for 50 years. I haven't seen the area is getting gentrified. You know, there's a lot of people coming back and forth. I'm kind of shocked of what's going on because it's been a lot peaceful lately. For the last, I'd say 10, 12 years, it's been very good.
The NYPD and the mayor have been talking about the numbers improving this summer. The numbers of homicides and shootings were down in July, but in August the numbers have been mounting as police continue to go through this massive crime scene. 4 people are being questioned tonight, and the NYPD says it would appreciate the public's help. In Baychester, the Bronx, Sonia Rincon, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Well. Another tragedy. This time, a basketball game going, and they just dump. And this ain't just going on in the Bronx. Baby, this going on everywhere. This going on everywhere. Like, these people, because we can't say that they all YNs, but these people, baby, they ain't caring who outside. Everybody can get it. I've been telling y'all for a long time, stop going to these gatherings. Stop going to these gatherings. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop meeting up. Stop. I don't even want to say, I hate to say it, but don't even go to your family events. And why I say that? Because you don't know which family member that invited somebody that ain't worth nothing. Up to no good. You'll be up there with your family, kicking and having a good time, and boom. Here come one of these YNs. Just came out of nowhere. Half the time, they don't even be invited. But sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. I'm telling y'all, stop doing these gatherings. If you want to do a gathering with your mama, your daddy, sister, brother. The brother on that mess, he can't come either. Sorry. Start double checking the checklist. Who was invited and who wasn't invited? Because sometimes the ones that's not invited, they get upset and try to come do some things too. So that's why it's best not to even have nothing. Because at this time, we all trying to save our life to live to see another day. And it's sad. It's sad. We want to go out there. We want to have a good time. We want to hope and pray that this is the time that ain't nothing gonna go wrong. Baby, I don't care where you at. I don't care where you are, what city you from, what state you from. It don't matter. I covered so many stories in Chicago in the beginning, seemed like, where these folks, they can't even sit in their alley in Chicago, baby. They gonna come up from behind in the alley. I've been saying for a long time now, 4 years now, stop having these gatherings. Stop. I don't care if they got flyers everywhere. The gathering cannot happen if we don't show up. I'm just saying. The gatherings cannot happen if we don't show up. Do y'all understand that we can't even hardly go to funerals now without being nervous that somebody gonna shoot up the funeral home or they gonna shoot up the gravesite area? Y'all, if y'all been rocking with Peachy Tea Time, you have seen it all. You've seen it all, literally. I think I have showed almost every scenario that has occurred and has turned ugly. Do we want to stay in the house? No. But do we want to make it to see another day? Yes. So you have the choice. You have the option. Stay or go. But just remember, if we all stay at home, these parties can't go on if nobody's there. What they gonna do? Shoot at the trees? A lot of stuff be outside. Or if things, went good, you decide to go to the party, everything done went good and everything. Once it's shut down, go home. Once it's over with, go home. Don't go to other locations or nothing like that. Just go home. And to the ones that's out here creating this madness, I hope you understand that this could be you. This could be your kids next week. This could be you in a couple days. Your family crying. Your family sad. Your enemies laughing, kicking, talking about how they smoking on you. Don't think you are exempt because you done finally got away with something. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you may gotten away with some things as far as from the ops and the other people in the streets and stuff. But baby, you can't get away from God. I tell you that much right now. That's who you can't get away from. That's who you can't get away from. No matter how much you try, God gonna follow every footstep, baby. And trust and believe, he give the biggest revenge. So, now that I got that out the way, oh man, I forgot to start Instagram. I do them like this all the time. Instagram, I'm so sorry. Instagram, I am so sorry. I always forget to start them. But they have started now. They just missed a whole lot. But they have started now. All right, y'all. Let's move on to this next story. 17-year-old. Oh, no, this is the same thing, but this is a different clip. So let's watch this clip. Same story. Here we go.
Are in custody nearly 24 hours after 5 people were shot in a Bronx park, leaving 1 man dead and a 17-year-old girl fighting for her life. Her mother is speaking with News 4's Jessica Cunnington at the scene today in the Bronx.
It's heartbreaking. You don't give birth to your children in order to see them on a trait and set up to a life support unit.
Speaking with us on the Baychester block she grew up on, Jennifer Talbot, who did not want to show her face, sat on the curb next to crime tape around Haven Park, where her daughter and 4 others were shot Saturday evening.
He was sitting on the benches with everybody else, just watching the game and was concerned, just having fun like a regular teenager.
She says there was a basketball game here and a back-to-school giveaway promoted on social media. And around 7:30 p.m., many people were outside. But then bullets started flying.
We started hearing some popping noise, multiple. It was multiple. So I came out to the front and we started seeing people running.
More than 40 evidence markers covered the court and path outside of it into Sunday morning. In the chaos, police say 32-year-old Jaceel Banks was shot in the chest and killed. A 29-year-old woman and 2 other men, 42 and 30, were also shot and are recovering. Jen says her daughter, Antonia Campbell, was shot in the back of the head. She just turned 17 on August 8th and should be getting ready for her senior year in Hartford, Connecticut, where they live now.
She's beautiful from birth. She has a smile that melts everybody's heart. She loves helping people. She has a passion for learning. She wanted to be a speech pathologist.
The NYPD has 4 people in custody, and cops say 6 guns were recovered after the deadly shooting.
This day where you have 2 groups having activities, why there wasn't cops down here patrolling? Because they wouldn't have the nerve to even come with a bag of guns.
Tonight, police are still investigating who opened fire and why.
Would it be the same if they put their parents in the middle of that basketball field? What are your expectations of the outcome of your family when you're doing this to other people's family? Karma does come around.
Their family has called this area home for decades, but they say this is not the neighborhood.
What are we saying for the future generation? Where is the leader? We need every legislative person over here.
Jessica Cunnington, News 4, New York.
That's sad. All that baby was doing was sitting in the stands watching the game. At a back-to-school giveaway. And somebody decided to come on up and do their thing. I can't. Let's go to this act of kindness. Let's bring some type of niceness to Peachy Tea Time right now. And don't worry, we gonna come back. We come back to the crime. We coming back. But let's just do something nice right now. I saw this because I can't talk about the Bronx no more. I just can't. Because like they said, what if your mama and them was out there, people, the ones that did this? What if your family was out there? What if your cousins were out there? Did you even contact your family to see if they was gonna be out there today? Seriously. Or is this just on a whole nother side of town and I can't even say you know for sure that your people's ain't gonna be there. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Hey, Jessica. She said, you are right about that, boo. It's too much going on with this world. Black women's what can we do about this? Jessica, I don't know. I wish I had the answer. I love what I do. If people would continuously watch my show, not you, Jessica, but if people would continuously watch the show, show your kids, your teenage kids, these shows, these clips, these mamas that I bring on my show, these daddies that I bring on my show, how they break down crying, or is that what they want? That's what they get a high off of. Seeing the family and the friends break down crying. But what gets me is why you don't have it in your brain that this could be you. That karma is real. That it's real. Baby. We gotta do something. We gotta do something. And I'm sure gonna keep playing these clips. Sure is. Sure is. Keep doing my events. Keep doing my events where I'm honoring moms, honoring dads that lost their child, or honoring a family member that lost their loved one. Keep showing them, keep showing it, keep showing it. Till maybe one day somebody will look back and be like, you know what? Maybe I do need to stop. Maybe I do need to be like, okay, I'm done. Because you're either going to go to prison or you're going 6 feet under. We've all heard this. We have all seen this happening. But they still want to do what they want to do. All right. Here we go, y'all. Act of kindness. Act of kindness. We need some kindness in our life. Here we go.
A Metro Detroit man gets the surprise of a lifetime.
Shout out to
and now his
Detroit,
life is changed for the better.
Yeah, he was down on his luck, but a chance encounter with a social media influencer undercover quickly turned things around. Fox News' Scott Wolchak with the story.
Oh my God. A life-changing gift of $100,000 and a new car.
Oh my God.
I'm just blessed. I'm truly blessed.
For Curtis Dixon, it all started with a simple act of kindness.
Could you help me stand up by any chance?
Help you stand up?
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Ready?
Yeah, 1, 2. Bless you, sir. Thank you.
You okay?
I'm okay.
This is Curtis helping a man who he thought was blind. But what he didn't know, this is actually Zach, better known as MD Motivator, an influencer with millions of followers. Curtis was about to pawn his wedding ring at American Jewelry on loan to afford his electric bill. Zach asked him if he could lend him a few dollars.
I'll have a couple bucks when I come out here. I'm going to pawn my wedding ring, man. But I was shut up yesterday, man. But I'll have a couple bucks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll give you a couple bucks.
Thank you, man. Bless you.
All right,
And when Curtis returned,
he tells me he's not blind. I'm like, whoa. So I'm testing him. I said, how many fingers? He says 2. After that, my life just changes.
A few days later, Zach and Curtis.
Baby, when I tell you we don't play, when I tell you we don't play, you was blind just a few minutes ago. Now you ain't blind. You tell me you ain't blind. Oh, how many fingers I got? He said he need to know for sure if he blind or not.
Met again to return the kind favor. First, $5,000 for his lights. Then, American Jewelry and Loan threw in $2,500, and then they revealed a new car. The final surprise: $100K raised by people all over the world.
Oh my God!
Hey, we need more people like Curtis in this world. And everyone can do the small acts, because the small acts are what matters. That's where all this money came from, was everyone that had a small amount that they could give wanted to give to you because they felt your heart.
You watch Zach, and he gives away tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars, life-changing to these people, and it's just so wonderful. You know, when we walked outside, I was crying because it brought out such emotion, and the love that they get with each and every one of Zach's giveaways is undescribable.
And I keep asking him why he helped. Why'd you help me?
I helped because God told me to help you, first and foremost. And he's no stranger. I mean, I would do it for you. I would do it for anybody else.
1, 2, 3.
In Detroit, Scott Wolchak, Fox 2 News.
Yes, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Shout out to he said his name was MD Motivator. Shout out to him. I hope that was his name. Shout out to him. When you see stuff like that, it instantly reminds me of the saying that, you know, you never know who you could be entertaining. It could definitely be one of God's peoples. We are God's peoples. But if somebody just needs a helping hand, that man said, can you just help me get up? Do y'all understand that some people wouldn't even help him get up for the simple fact he's sitting on the floor? He's sitting on the ground. So some people they ain't trying to help. Hey, Aleda, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Some folks, I don't want to get dirty. He's dirty, so I can't help him. You can end up dirty one day. You can end up sitting on the side of the curb one day. We don't know what our life is going to be 5-10 years from now. Baby, couldn't nobody in a million years tell me that I was going to be quitting Northside Hospital to do what I'm doing now. After I've been working in the medical field for almost 20 years. And for me to turn around and throw it all away so I can help people, help families, help kids. Ain't nobody tell me. I didn't get the memo. Excuse me, I ain't get the memo. But baby, when God say it's time to do, you better do. You better do. That's all I'm saying. You better do. So let me give my shout out. Now, I can't shout out everybody, y'all, because I see all y'all in the building today, baby. There's so many y'all out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brandy, long live. I don't know what the rest of that, but Brandy, shout out to you. Jessica, Sheila Webb, Stacy Chubb, Nicolia, Sarita Davis, Loretta Baker, Diane. What's up, Debbie, Shay, Taiwan? What's up, Taiwan? Christine, hey, Christine. Ernestine Nelson, Amber Alexander, Fiona, Sheila Webb, Loretta. I think I said y'all already. Nola. Hey, Nola, how are you? All right, y'all, and there's so much more. What's up again to Aleda? So much more out there. Now, look, Kat said that was amazing. Girl, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I told you, if y'all was watching my page, I put on the description. I said this would be something that probably bring tears to your eyes. You know, when God gonna bless you with something, especially when you don't even see it coming. When you don't see it coming, baby, it hit different. It hit different. A lady said, be careful of those you step on to get to where you are trying to go, because you never know who you have to answer to at the end. Baby, you better say it. The lady said she got a word for us tonight. She got a word for us tonight, baby. Well, y'all, let's go ahead and move right along. I told you we was going back. I told you we was going back to the crime, because y'all know that's what PEACHY time is about. Crime. But we're finna go to Baldwin County, I do believe. Yeah, Baldwin County, where a mother and 2 children were laid to rest. They were laid to rest. So let's check this out. This was so sad. Oh, this was sad, y'all. This is so sad. I'm just going to let y'all hear it, and then we're going to discuss and talk about it.
A heartbreaking goodbye as family and friends face the unimaginable today, laying a slain mother and her 2 children to rest in Bay Minette.
Hundreds packed First Baptist Church for a celebration of life, remembering Lyrica Gaines Smith, 15-year-old Christian, and 11-year-old Kinsley. Our Shelby Myers was outside the church during the funeral.
Shelby, I can only imagine how emotional that day was.
Yeah, it really has been an emotional day, Lenise and Cameron. This tragedy has shaken the entire community. I'm talking classmates, teachers, co-workers, law enforcement, friends, and especially family, all hurting after saying goodbye much too soon. The parking lot overflowed as hundreds packed into the First Baptist Church of Bay Minette. Tears, embraces, and heartbreak.
It's something you don't ever want to see, you don't want to ever experience.
Gone too soon. Lyrica Gaines Smith, her 15-year-old son Christian, and 11-year-old daughter Kinsley. Baldwin County deputies say the 3 were killed inside their Daphne home last week. Investigators say Kenneth Smith Jr. shot and killed his wife and 2 children before taking his own life.
It's hard to see people like this and see that the family is going through what they're going through because of the situation.
A horrific act of violence that's shaken the community to its core. From educators to Christian and Kinsley's classmates to the family's pastor at City Hope Church and law enforcement who worked the scene.
We're as big a part of the community too, and it was important for our people to be here, especially the ones that actually work the scene. You know, a lot of times in a crime you do get a little bit of closure because you get to go testify in court, you get to do all those things, and we won't do that in this case. So it means a lot for us to be here just to show our respect to the family that's grieving and also to the ones we lost.
Lyrica's cousin, Tansy Sledge Shute, says the funeral was sad but beautiful as Lyrica's niece spoke with this strong word.
She made sure that she spoke well of her and sent a message. It was just, basically just knowing what's going on and speaking up, not holding anything back. You got something to say, let the family know, let your friends know.
And I also found that Lyrica worked at the Malbus Regions Bank. Today, the bank let all of its employees go to the funeral to pay their final respects, and employees from other branches stepped in to fill in there. It is very clear that many, many, many people loved Lyrica, Kinsley, and Christian, and they have touched so many lives, and they will be missed. In the studio tonight, Shelby Myers, Fox 10 News.
Just a touching, tragic story. Shelby, thank you. And of course, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the victims.
Yeah, those murder-suicides, another thing that hit different. Just by looking at the video and the pictures and everything, it looked like they lived in a nice neighborhood, nice, beautiful home. You got the American dream to have a boy and a girl, I'm thankful. I'm one of them. I need to have another baby to see what it's going to look like. They either going to look like Trey or they going to look like Kirsten. So we got our girl, we got our boy, and we good. And it looks like that's how this family was just as well. They got their girl, they got their boy. All they wanted to do, all she wanted to do, was make a good home and make a good life for her children. We don't know what this family was going through. We just don't know. Do it warrant this man to take his entire family out and then to turn around and take himself out? No, it doesn't. But again, we don't know what they go through or what was going on behind closed doors. But what I will say is this. It pisses me off. Explicit language, also allegedly. It pisses me off when we have somebody that take out innocent people and then turn around and take themselves out. Stand on what you did. If things were so bad to where you knew you was going to take yourself out, just take yourself out first. Take yourself out first and see what happens when you take yourself out. If you're going to come back alive to take out the other ones. Try that. Try that. If you want to take out your entire family, if you want to take out your girlfriend, if you want to take out your boyfriend, if that's what you want to do, but you know before you take them out that you're going to take yourself out too, reverse and take yourself out first. And then come back and take them out. Yeah. Then come back. Now make sure you all the way out though. Take yourself all the way out. Because that's what you're trying to do to them. So take yourself all the way out and come on back. Come on back and get them. We'll be waiting. We'll be waiting. We'll be waiting for you to come right on back. But start with you first. Start with you first. Taking out innocent people, especially kids, man. What went on between you and her ain't had nothing to do with them kids. And I can about bet that had nothing to do with them kids. Beautiful children. I mean, it's one thing to take out a child because they threatening you for jumping on their mama. Or they threatening you for jumping on their daddy. Cussing you out, going all this. I'm hurt you too. I'm finna go get my gun and I'm finna take you out. Even though I don't condone none of that. But to know that an innocent child did nothing wrong, nothing at all. Like, how do you have the nerve to even do it? Especially when we have heard stories of the kids yelling and screaming, "No, mommy, no, daddy, no, mommy, no, daddy, no, Mr. Candyman, no. I'm scared, I'm afraid." And you still got the nerve, you still got the somewhat hurt to say, "You got to go anyways, baby." If you the daddy, do you say, "Daddy, sorry, I gotta take you out anyway"? Like, we will never understand. Everybody that's watching PGT Time right now, we will never understand. Because that's not what we do. We don't have that type of blood flowing through our body. Just sad. Just sad, just sad, just sad, just sad. Just sad. And we have another one. We got another one, y'all. Back in Detroit we go. You know, Detroit, y'all did a good deed with the man. You did a good. Let's give another shout out to Detroit. Now, Detroit MD, whatever his name was, he don't live in Detroit. He just blessed somebody in Detroit. Okay? Let's make that clear. He don't live in Detroit that I'm aware of, allegedly. He just came to Detroit and blessed the man. So with that being said, Detroit, I'm still on y'all ass. Okay? I'm still on you. Chicago, Houston, Memphis, I'm on y'all ass. I don't care how many good deeds that has been done. Everybody is out of control. Not everybody, but a lot of these YNs is out of control. A lot of these men is out of control. Some of y'all won't even put y'all hands on y'all kids. Disrespecting you, disrespecting mom in front of you. Shit, they'll even disrespect your mama. And you still don't try to take them out. But you sure take out the girlfriend. You sure take out the wife. Here we go.
We begin with that breaking news at 5. A second man has been charged in connection to the deadly shooting that happened at Henry Ford Hospital. Thank you for joining us. I'm Terrence Friday.
And I'm Lauren Winfrey. This coming down moments ago. Prosecutors have charged 54-year-old Anthony Lee Lamont Barnett in connection with the fatal shooting of Latricia Green. Officials say Barnett helped the accused shooter, the victim's ex-husband, escape from that scene.
We'll have much more on this developing situation for you coming up at 6. Meanwhile, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office tells us that they are still reviewing that warrant today, and they could be announcing more charges against the suspected shooter as early as tomorrow.
CBS News Detroit's Jack Springate, he's getting answers about why the victim's safety was a concern prior to that shooting. Jack.
Yeah, Lauren Terrence, I confirmed with Wayne County 2 personal protection orders filed by Latricia Green, who went by Latricia Brown, against her ex-husband Mario Green. A June 13th request was denied, but a July 20th one was approved. However, it was never served. I called a criminal defense attorney to find out exactly what that meant for Latricia.
They have no ground to stand on because the person has not been served yet. Service gives you notice of what you are prohibited to do. So it's just a piece of paper flapping in the wind.
The tragedy is creating change at Henry Ford Hospital. They told me in a statement, quote, "We are committed to scrutinizing our security measures and taking meaningful steps to enhance the safety and security of our facilities," end quote. I reached out to family members to see if Green ever made them fear for Latricia's safety in the past.
We had dealt with him before, and I dealt with him personally before, and it was, she knew that she had people to reach out to and call.
He told me how he'll remember his cousin.
Tricia was an angel. We're talking about a woman who's never had a altercation or anything in her life. She goes about things just a totally different way.
In breaking, just in our newsroom right now, you told us about that accomplice that is being charged and is going to be arraigned. Well, we just learned from the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office that Mario Green is in court. He's been arraigned, and he's facing a first-degree premeditated murder charge. That's going to be coming up. I'll have more information at 6 o'clock. But for now, getting answers at Henry Ford Hospital. I'm Jack Springate, CBS News, Detroit.
Incredibly heartbreaking situation. Thank you, Jack, for that last.
Story tonight, the suspect behind the deadly shooting at a Detroit hospital now in custody. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 News Detroit at 7. I'm Whitney Burney. Detroit police making the arrest of 53-year-old Mario Green overnight. DPD tells 7 News Detroit he was arrested near East Warren Avenue and LeMay on the city's east side. Police say Green walked into Henry Ford Hospital on West Grand Boulevard around 10 o'clock yesterday morning, where he shot and killed his ex-wife, Latricia Green. 7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javed tells us how DPD managed to take him into custody.
In less than 24 hours, the manhunt is over for 53-year-old Mario Green, accused of gunning down his ex-wife inside Henry Ford Hospital's main campus in Detroit Friday morning. Now, Green was arrested on the city's east side in this neighborhood, LeMay and Warren, just before 3 Saturday morning.
Did you ever think that the next day you'd wake up and to hear just that the person was apprehended on the street?
Yeah, no, not this close to me, no. No, that's very unsettling.
Reginald Clark lives in the neighborhood just 15 minutes away from the hospital where the shooting took place. A tragic incident he had been following as it unfolded.
It was very shocking and very relieving that they got him off the streets.
In a statement, Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison said in part, "Our officers worked tirelessly to get this monster off the street. We have the best police department across the country, and I would like to thank our law enforcement partners who assisted us in apprehending Mario Green, along with the community who gave us numerous tips about the suspect. No person deserves what happened to Miss Latricia Green, and my heart and prayers go out to her family." After the lockdown ended at the hospital, we spoke to some of the people who knew the victim.
She never did nothing to nobody. She was a nice, generous person. She was magnificent. She was more than a friend. She was a mother. She was a wife. She did her job.
Police say Friday morning, just before 10, Mario entered the hospital, proceeded to the basement where his ex-wife, 40-year-old Latricia Green, worked, and fatally shot her multiple times. Soon after, he fled the scene in a white Dodge Charger. A few hours later, the multi-jurisdictional manhunt led the police to Detroit's west side, where Mario's car was found abandoned in a neighborhood off Losser just south of 8 Mile. But Mario was nowhere to be found till Saturday morning.
He was such a sweet person. Like, she didn't deserve what happened to her at all.
She was a woman crying out for help.
The victim's cousins also shared that Latricia's problems started many months ago when she was being harassed and stalked by her ex-husband. Court records show they divorced in 2018.
As early as last week, a friend of mine had told me that he followed her home from work and ran her off the road. So she went and made another police report.
The Channel 7 News team uncovered that Latricia filed a personal protection order twice against Mario. The first one was on June 13th of this year, which was denied. The second was filed in July and approved, but police say the order was never served to Mario. From the east side, I'm Faraz Javed, 7 News Detroit.
Stay with 7 News Detroit on air and online for continuing coverage of this developing story. We will have the very
Whew. I thought we all learned a lesson because I believe all of us was watching. Now you may not have been watching consistently. You may not thank you, messing up. You may not have been watching consistently. You may not have been checking in on social media to see what's going on with the inmates. Y'all remember them inmates? The inmates that broke out of the prison while the man was fixing in one of the little I think he was in one of the cells fixing the toilet or whatever. Anyway, all of them escaped, like 10 of them had escaped. Y'all remember that? I covered it. If you've been watching PEACHY Time, you'll know I covered it. And they had all got away. But then they started catching them. One by one. I think they caught maybe 2 of them at one time. They didn't know how to split. But anyway, they caught them. And I think it's one still out on the loose. I think they just said, you know what, let them go. You know, they got to choose their battles. You know what I'm saying? So they probably just let them go. I can't remember if they caught him or not. I'm going to check and see. But it's like, y'all seen them folks trying to help them. And some of the inmates were still on the run. And they locked up some of the folks that helped them. They told y'all. Help them if you want to. You gonna get locked up too. Like, this story was nationwide, baby. Everybody knew the inmates had broken out. Everybody knew that people was getting locked up, caught. I know for sure they had over 10 people. And it was way more than that. But that I know for sure they had over 10 people that had got arrested for helping out the inmates. At this point in time, y'all shouldn't be trying to help nobody. Like, you know that you gonna get locked up now. Like, seriously. They was arresting old folk. I think one of the boys, the grandma. Allegedly. Word on the street. Word on the street that grandma got locked up too. Like, it was so many of them people that got locked up. Baby. Kat said, you mean to tell me that my child is dead because you did not serve the papers? Now, let's keep in mind, Kat, all they was doing was just gonna serve a paper. It's still not protecting the kids. The kid. Still not protecting them. That was on the last story, y'all. That was on the last story. Sorry about that. But this right here, and she was at work. She was at work in the basement where this happened at. So, dude, you had time to think. You had time to think. To think. Is this really what I want to do? I don't care what nobody say. If you done did something bad like that and you get caught within 24 hours, I don't think you planned it. I don't think you planned it. I think you just done, I don't know. Like, you did what? What? For? Oh, no, you got to go now. And you just snap. No. Not him, though. Because he had the time. He had the time to rethink his thoughts. And be like, nah, I better not do this. I better not do this. I'm just saying. Yeah, we down to our last 2 clips. Our last 2 clips for the night. let's go ahead. Let's get started. Sisters and a child, sisters with an S, and a child laid to rest after Chicago arson attack. Chicago arson attack. Let's see what it's about.
Gina and Destiny Henry, known for their unshakable love, their bond with family, style, and determination, were laid to rest today. The service also celebrating the life of Gina's 5-year-old son, Jason. The close-knit family died during a West Side arson attack in June. WGN's Jewel Hillary reports.
I mean, they had fun. They enjoyed life. They were great moms, and we have to remember them, in a positive light.
Saturday morning, family and friends helped console one another at New Zion Missionary Baptist Church, where they said their final farewell to sisters Gina and Destiny Henry and Gina's 5-year-old son, Jason.
Destiny had a light in her. Well, both of them did, had a light in them that was so bright. And Jason was, like I said before, he had swag, and he was just a cool little guy.
Described as sisters by birth but best friends by choice who were inseparable, 32-year-old Gina and 28-year-old Destiny poured their hearts into their children. Tragically, during the early hours of June 26th, the sisters and Jason were killed when a fire prosecutors say was set intentionally engulfed the Austin apartment they shared. 76-year-old resident Brad Cummings died too.
I just thank God for the time we had with them. Beautiful people.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Lontre Clark, who faces multiple arson and murder charges, allegedly set the fire after getting upset over seeing a picture on Snapchat of a woman he previously dated and a friend of his who lived in the same building as the Henrys. According to court records, Clark pled not guilty during his arraignment on August 18th.
Wait a minute.
The deadly fire injured several residents, including Gina. On August.
What did they say the reason was, y'all?
Clark pled not guilty during his arraignment on August 18th.
Hold on.
He dated and a friend of his and murder charges allegedly set the fire after getting upset over seeing a picture on Snapchat of a woman he previously dated and a friend of his who lived in the same building as the Henrys. According to court records, Clark pled not guilty during his arraignment on August 18th.
Oh, he saw. Let's go. Yeah, we gotta go.
8-year-old Destiny poured their hearts into their children. Tragically, during the early hours of June 26th, the sisters and Jason were killed when a fire prosecutors say was set intentionally engulfed the Austin apartment they shared. 76-year-old resident Brad Cummings died too.
I just thank God for the time we had with them. Beautiful people.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Lontre Clark, who faces multiple arson and murder charges, allegedly set the fire after getting upset over seeing a picture on Snapchat of a woman he previously dated and a friend of his who lived in the same building as the Henrys. According to court records, Clark pled not guilty during his arraignment on August 18th.
Okay. So did y'all hear it? Did y'all get this? Did y'all understand what just happened? I had to rewind it a couple times. So this man saw his ex-girlfriend with another dude that was his friend on Snapchat together. On Snapchat. Dude ended up staying here, sound like they said. Ended up staying here in either building. And just so happened, the two ladies and the little boy, the baby, stayed there too. So they all just got, oh my gosh. Let's listen one more time.
To their children. Tragically, during the early hours of June 26th, the sisters and Jason were killed when a fire prosecutors say was set intentionally engulfed the Austin apartment they shared. 76-year-old resident Brad Cummings died too.
I just thank God for the time we had with them. beautiful people.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Lontre Clark, who faces multiple arson and murder charges, allegedly set the fire after getting upset over seeing a picture on Snapchat of a woman he previously dated and a friend of his who lived in the same building as the Henrys. According to court records, Clark pled not guilty during his arraignment on August 18th. The deadly fire injured several residents, including Gina and Destiny's mom, who survived. Their cousin, Reverend George Smith Jr., says the women lived with their mother.
Now it's time for us to throw our arms around her, and we're just here for her. We're support for her.
Destiny's son Kyle is now home from the hospital after suffering critical injuries from the arson attack.
He's out playing and everything. He's been out maybe over a month. He just celebrated his 6th birthday.
Bound together by love, Gina, Destiny, and Jason leave behind a world of memories for their loved ones.
You know, I miss my cousins. They were beautiful people.
Forest Home Cemetery is the family's final resting place. Reporting on the Near West Side, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
Wow. And now he finna spend the rest of his life, in prison, allegedly. All because he saw his ex-girlfriend in a Snapchat with his homie. Is it worth losing your freedom for the rest of your life? That's why I be trying to tell y'all, people be snapping. People be snapping. And you just never know when they gonna snap. You just never know. So we are on our last clip, y'all. Before we play our last clip, y'all know we gotta do a commercial break. We ain't did no commercial break since commercial breaks. So let's get into a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with our last video. Our last video is called Criminal Charges on Top of Grief for Parents Charged with Neglect and Shooting Deaths of Toddlers with the S. Toddlers. I'm telling you now. You just may want to come back to hear this last clip. Here we go to commercial. Hey y'all, it's your girl the Missus. The Missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can just call me Miss Peachy. That's all good too. Look, welcome to Peachy Tea Time. And it's Monday where I'm solo dolo. Yes, solo dolo. Unless I have a special guest. But y'all make sure y'all tune in each and every Monday, okay? Each and every Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget to watch the other shows too. On Wednesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and on Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much, but we got to head on back to this show, okay? Make sure y'all continue to watch this show. Bye. We out. We out. But here we go.
A question now that's being debated. When a 2-year-old gets a hold of a parent's gun and then shoots themselves, how much should that parent be held responsible?
And that's the question our community wrestles with in 2 cases where the parents are now charged with neglect. Rich and I talked to 2 families today, still grieving and now facing the justice system.
Melissa Etheridge holds a photo collage of her grandson, Javarius Bickett. His image is tattooed on her right arm. She still grieves.
Wait, y'all. Hold on. Baby, she look like she waiting on the question. It is not funny. But just look how she look, y'all. She look like I'm just waiting on y'all to ask me this question. There she is right there. Do you think that these parents should be charged? Look at her. She like, I'm waiting. It's y'all time to shine so I can give y'all my answer. Here we go, y'all.
Melissa Etheridge holds a photo collage of her grandson, Javarius Bickett. His image is tattooed on her right arm.
Ooh,
she still grieves for Javarius, a 2-year-old who shot and killed himself June 19th. Court records say Javarius found his mom's gun in her unzipped purse in the middle console of their car in a CVS parking lot. The toddler was apparently right between his mom, Kiera Bickett, and his 8-year-old sister in the front seat.
It was an absolute accident. She may have had negligence for the not having the gun in a safe place, but she would never harm any of her children. She loves her kids to death. It's tearing me up. It's tearing her daughter up.
Bickett is charged with neglect of a dependent resulting in death, a level 1 felony with a sentence of 20 to 40 years.
Everybody's painting a picture of her that she's an evil person. She is a great mother. She takes care of her children. She does not do anything that would ever harm her children. She takes very good care of them. They have everything they want, everything they need.
An Indianapolis father, Leonte Anderson, faces the same charge in the shooting death of his 2-year-old daughter, Harmony, on July 11th in a bedroom in this house on Ralston Avenue. Police believe Harmony found her father's loaded gun on top of a shoe rack. 2 women were leaving the house when I arrived on Thursday. They didn't want to talk on camera, but a woman who said she is Harmony's grandmother said it's just a sad situation, and she expects the father to turn himself in soon. Kiera Bickett bonded out of jail Thursday afternoon and makes her initial court appearance Friday morning. In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Thank you, Rich. It's just so unfortunate. There is an active warrant for Leonte Anderson with a $20,000 cash bond when he is arrested.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Harmony.
Care of her children. She does not do anything that would ever harm her children. She takes very good care of them. They have everything they want, everything they need.
An Indianapolis father, Leonte Anderson, faces the same charge in the shooting death of his 2-year-old daughter, Harmony.
Oh my gosh. So the mother. Oh my God, this is just too much to take in, y'all. This is just too much to take in. Did y'all hear everything that they just said? So the mother was inside the car. Her gun was her Moscow was in her purse, and her son took it out the purse and shot himself. Hey, Tamarcus. I see you in the building. Hey. So he done took the gun out of mama's purse and shot and killed himself. The father, it sounds like in a different city. He's on the run. They looking for him. Because the same thing happened, but with his daughter. This is crazy. Y'all better start locking up these guns.
Harmony on July 11th in a bedroom in this house on Ralston Avenue.
Wow.
Police believe Harmony found her father's loaded gun on top of a shoe rack. 2 women were leaving the house when I arrived on Thursday. They didn't want to talk on camera, but a woman who said she is Harmony's grandmother said it's just a sad situation, and she expects the father to turn himself in soon. Kiera Bickett bonded out of jail Thursday afternoon and makes her initial court appearance Friday morning. In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Thank you, Rich. It's just so
Definitely so unfortunate. Definitely so unfortunate. Well, y'all, I'll be praying for those families. Hopefully they catch the father so he can go ahead and serve his time for all the wrong that he has done. We don't even know how Harmony found the Moscow tool. But he shouldn't have ran. She didn't run, and she got a bond. Not saying that she ain't gonna spend no time, because she just may have to spend some time for this. But the daddy out there on the run, this is what daddy had to say, y'all.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my
Nah, you
life.
running.
Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man.
Yeah, they trying to get you. You
This
better
is
hope they
not
don't get
about
you.
music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe.
Baby, if that ain't no classic. That R. Kelly, that's a classic. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. That clip is going to be worth some money one day. And guess what? I got it. 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 I ain't going to never let go of that clip. I ain't going to never let go of that clip, y'all. I'm telling you now. I'm never going to let it go. I'm never going to let it go. That clip right there, R. Kelly, is so hilarious to me. To me, it's so funny to me. Jesus. All right, y'all. We out of here. We out of here. I got a lot of work I got to do. Don't forget, y'all, the event. Tamarcus said, hey. Thank you for watching. Now, y'all, Tamarcus was on the show. His daughter was murdered due to gun violence. But at the same time, are we gonna say to Tamarcus that it was domestic violence or just she was murdered? Because it is two different things. So, her boyfriend is the one that shot her and killed her. And the sad part about this was that Tamarcus never got the chance to even meet the guy. That's one of the things that I will never forget about the story with Tamarcus' daughter. But Tamarcus, we are all right. Yep, that's what we gonna call it, Tamarcus. That's what we gonna call it. Tamarcus said, murder. That we ain't gonna put domestic in front of it. It's gonna be murder. All right. So, Tamarcus, you and your family is always in our prayers over here at Peachy Tea Time. Thank you for coming back watching the show. Y'all, the families will return in September. The families will be returning in September. Y'all know I have an event coming up on Sunday. Y'all, I've been talking about this event, and talking about this event for such a long time. And it is finally here, y'all. It is finally here. And I still got some things I gotta do. But don't worry, everything gonna be right on point. Okay, right on point. So again, thank y'all for watching tonight. Thank y'all for just continuously supporting Peachy Tea Time. We have made it to a whopping. Hold on, let me get the drum roll. Yeah, when I tell y'all been like liking, subscribing, sharing, all that, and I appreciate it so much. We are now at a whopping 48,000 subscribers, followers on Facebook. On Facebook, yay! Shout out to Facebook, baby. We are on the road to 50K. Okay, we are on the road to 50K. Please share this show. Please share Peachy Tea Time. Anything about Peachy Tea Time, share it to your family. Share it to your friends. Ask them to subscribe. Ask them to follow. All of that. Okay, all of that. So. But do like the man, the act of kindness. We ain't got no money to give away right now. Not right now. We do help families though with the nonprofit Justice Beyond the Silence. We definitely have families out there in the streets that really, really need our help. So I love you guys so much. Road to 50K, baby. Road to 50K. Let's go ahead and see if we can get them 50K. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay? Quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, y'all. We are out of here. I will see y'all on Wednesday. Me, Jason, and Charlotte, we will be in the building. Please, please, please make sure y'all tune in. All right, y'all. We out of here. I love you guys so much. And let's go ahead and end the show because I have been missing a lot of shows lately. You know, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I've been missing quite some shows lately, but it's okay. I got you. I got you. But there was one thing in particular that I have not really been able to really show a lot of, and that is our 2-week spotlights. I'm trying to see if I can find them. I don't know where it's at. But KD. It's KD. This is KD. Let me show y'all KD. Kendarius. Where is that? I got so much going on with this computer. Is this him? Yep, this him right here. That's KD Kendarius. He got the 2-week spotlight. Up right there. There it is. There it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't find it. So Kendarius got the 2-week spotlight, man. Please go on to PEACHY Time. You can look up the show where his mom and his stepfather was on the show. Rest in peace to his stepfather because they were both on the show. The mom and the stepfather was on the show, David Gay. And they told Kendarius' story. And months later, Kendarius' mother, her other son, killed David, who was on the show. So this is Kendarius' 2-week spotlight. We're gonna go ahead and play his tribute video, and we finna end the show with that tonight. Okay, now we will be back on Wednesday, so make sure y'all tune in on Wednesday, and then we'll be back on Friday, possibly on Friday, because that's the weekend before the show. I mean, for the event. So I love you guys so much. We out of here, and make sure y'all come back. Here is Kendarius' tribute video. Here we go.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Oh, would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Oh, oh, here in heaven. Oh, yeah. 'Cause I don't belong
tippy toes.